Greetings guys, this is Blaze Rich, hope your day was well. Today I started out by rolling some modules with the new, addition of running Genos with my hook belt. I wanted to experiment with a little fit. So I rolled some medium Republic Fleet medium shield extenders and some ballistic controls. I believe they're both with gravids, not the super expensive stuff, man. Because this is really not addicting, it is addicting. It's very dangerous for me to do this, because I don't know, I love stuff like this, so I need to keep it kind of mellow. I do use about, 300 mil to roll all this, but this could be very dangerous. So I don't get really any good medium shield boosters. Ballistic controls, on the other hand, I get okay. This one is the one I'm going to include on my hook belt, and you'll see that in the next couple of, solo fights we do in the evening. Most of the other ballistic controls aren't too noteworthy. We get some decent-ish ones I'll keep. That was the best one, man. I think that's better than Faction. So imagine that ballistic control could go for quite a bit of money, but I just slapped it on my hook belt. And our hook belt with the fit that I'm running is running like 300 DPS, and it's not polarized. So it's pretty gnarly, man. It's, yeah, definitely like a really nice hook belt, actually. It does insane DPS. So you'll see that next upcoming solo fights. Okay, I believe this was my first fight of the new fit. It's the medium shield extender ballistic control, so we don't have that small anti. I don't normally like this fit, but with the addition of Genos, the extra fitting, and the DPS in this fit, you'll notice that our speed is insane as well, because I'm running A-type AB on this, so it is a little bit of a try-hard hook belt. Does 300 DPS. I think we're going like 2.05k heated. So it's a little bit diseasy, man. It's super funny. Notice I'm not used to the speed here. I'm just like I'm losing webs, losing scram, because Jesus, I'm not used to this kind of speed in a hook belt. And it is amazing, man. Especially with the 300 DPS we're doing, and I think we had like 8.2k EHP. I don't have an abyssal medium extender on this, but yeah. Okay, here we have a fight against Algos. I initially start my orb, I believe, at 6k. Just to story what he is, if he's like, say some like rails or something getting closer, if he's blasters or autos, we can pull out further. He tends to be 200 autos, so what I end up doing is pulling my orb out further to 7.5k, just getting furless fall off. He probably will still be applying about 7.5k, but I'm not too worried. He is using hobgoblins, which is probably the second best drone for this. Like acolytes would be the best, but hobs a good general purpose like drone. Like if I was like dual rep, like shield and armor, hobs would do very good here. So yeah, but just our amount of DPS, it does get me low, and I'm starting to worry a little bit, but we do eke it out. Now this next fight is super interesting. A slicer comes in initially, and I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna ram him. Once I get scram on, it's GG. I also see an Aetron buddy outside, so I'm like, okay, cool. It's a better fight for me. The single slicer would be a bit of a boring fight. The slicer's actually kind of buffer brawly fit. And he has a long point, so he's looking to blob me potentially. So I'm orbiting at 500, getting underneath his guns. The Aetron comes in. Now my plan is, since the slicer doesn't have a web, I'm going to take the two webs off the slicer, put them on the Aetron, and either force it off or kill it, whilst orbiting the slicer, just mitigating all the damage from the slicer. While I'll be taking the Aetron damage. I see the second slicer coming in at this point. I'm starting to worry. The Aetron is going down though, so I'm like, okay, everything seems to be going not too bad. Once I kill this Aetron, I'll continue to stay underneath the guns of this other slicer. So I continue to do this. I'm worried that that second slicer is going to be kiting MWD off me. He isn't. He's also brawly. So once I kill this slicer, I want to quickly get a scram on the second one, get underneath his guns. But he chickens out. So, but GF to those lads. That's a pretty cool fight there. I feel like I've done everything right in that situation. Okay, and here we have a fight against Megalus, who's a cool dude to always get a good spite out of. He's in a dual web blaster comet here, and just because they're crazy speed. I check his guns just to make sure he has blaster. He might be rails, in which case we want to orbit close. But I keep my range at AK here. Just our insane speed, and the fact that we are also dual web, we're able to pull range quite easily. He probably wasn't expecting this. If he was, he would probably had null loaded and tried to kill us before we pulled range, which happens in the second engagement, but I end up warping, so I didn't include it. But he sticks the void here, probably expecting to get into range, which he should do if we weren't so augmented here. So, it's very unfortunate for Megalus here. Nevertheless, it was still quite a good GF. It is fun to be able to pull range from those dual web comets, because they are quite rough to fight in a normal situation. Okay, after all that solo, we got a bit of fleet banter on the go. This is a structure that we reinforced a couple of days ago, the user counter structure. So we're hoping for a good fight here. We are in nightmares with, yeah, logies and all the kind of stuff you can expect in a fleet. So we just continue shooting the structure. This is FC'd by Baltrum. Secondary FC being Fan. We have a couple of other stuff going on too. So we start shooting the structure. Unfortunately, very early into this fight, Baltrum ends up getting headshot. Structure constantly webs him. We need to switch anchor. He goes down rapid, so most of the FCing done in this fight is by Phantomite. So good props to Phantomite for the good FCing. It's a shame that Baltrum got a headshot, but no like hard feelings towards UK. I feel they were just doing what they had to do to defend their structure. So yeah, nothing really interesting happens. Like, we basically take a lot of DPS at the start. Our Logi just can't tank it. So what ends up happening is we kill some of the fighters. And then nothing too much else interesting happens. Then we start like shooting their, you know, mainline DPS ships. So I'll chime out in this fight because there's not too much I can commentate on. Let you guys sort of enjoy see if I make mistakes or not. I don't really make mistakes in this fight. I feel like I'm good with my ammo switches. But yes, I'll chime out and I'll be back closer to the end of this fight. So at this point, you should kind of save their structure, which I'm both happy and sad about. I love UK, I love the boys in Yushikan. I used to be part of their group, so I'd be ashamed to see their structure, you know, getting reinforced and all this, but it's good for content, because a fight like this happened, we got some kills. We didn't lose too much on our side, unfortunately, just Balstrom. just getting headshot at the end and the start there, which is very unfortunate for him. Yeah, I feel like I done quite well in this fight. You know, Mama switches were on point, following the FCs. You know, well, Phantom was doing wonderful FCing in this fight. It's like I say, a shame that Belgium got headshot. I will put his link in the description if you want to check out his Twitch stream. I don't believe he was streaming this particular fight, but there's many fleet fights and just like solo small gang stuff that he does stream. So I feel bad about like including this kind of fleet stuff that's sort of more him, you know, doing his thing, his content. So just putting a link, these just Twitch and down below. So feel free to give the man a follow. And if you feel so inclined, Twitch Prime. But yeah, so that was a lovely little fight against Yushikan. Sorry that we're shooting your structure, bros. I still love yous. Hope you still love me. And yeah, GFs all around. That was a great little skirmish. That's all the real content I got up to this Wednesday. You know, a lot of good fights. I'm very, very happy with that hook build fit. It does require, like, what, a 1.5 build pod, some abyssals, which might be a bit much for some people, and I do think it's a bit much, but it's a lovely hook build fit and good fun to fly. Great little fleet fight near the end of the evening. Again, shout out to both the FCs, done wonderful jobs, Baltron, Phantom and everyone else involved. Everyone, Logi, DPS people, you know, we're all done wonderful jobs. And Future Grand also done a wonderful job saving their structure. Well, again, love you, UK boys, and everyone else involved. But yes, okay, I'm going to leave you to enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. I'll have another video up tomorrow evening. And I mean, do enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, boys. And yeah, take care.